Hello everyone, let's have a chat about the Impact Theory Founders Key. And this is a project that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. So as we all know, the VFriends project has been very successful, and that is because Gary V is creating a community that basically it is rewarding people that are like-minded, right? So Tom Bilyeu is no different. They definitely play in different spaces. However, Tom in his own right and his team, they've done like incredible, amazing things around content creation. They have done Impact Theory Universities, Impact Theory Studios. They have done many branches that basically are set to pull everyone out of the matrix and give everyone an opportunity to have a growth mindset from a very early age. And so this project is one that is going to reward the holders incredibly. So if you don't know about Tom Bilyeu, about Impact Theory, Lisa Bilyeu, the team, I'm going to put in the description box below all the links that you need to find out more about this project. But definitely right now you have a huge opportunity, because these guys, the mindset that they have is of execution, of bringing value. And so at the beginning, well, let's put a pin on their roadmap, because we're going to cover it in a second. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but basically, as we can see, they released three Impact Theory Founders Key. So they have the Legendary, the Heroic, the Relentless. And so the Legendary, as you can see, and the Relentless, they sold out. Like, they are completely gone unless you go to OpenSea and buy them from there. Now, if you do that, I'm gonna then again put it in the description box below, the information about their Discord, so that you can get the right links. I don't want to put the link myself, because I want you to get the link directly from there, because there's a lot of scams going on, right? So I'll put that I'll put the link so that you can join to the Discord and get all the information from them. And so the purpose of this video is, maybe you don't want to buy the Legendary or the Relentless from OpenSea, and I get that for whatever reasons, right? Like, we might not want to go that route. However, you can still buy directly from the Impact Theory group. You can buy the Heroic one, and so there are 3,670 keys left, and the current price, it's a 0.75 ETH. Now, I understand, ETH is going crazy, and so the price is not super accessible for a lot of us, right? So, however, if you can somehow, in a way that is comfortable for you and your finances, get a hold of this amount of ETH, I would suggest that you consider getting into this project. And the main reason is because, as I was saying with Gary V, like, Tom has that mindset of bringing value to the community that believes in him and the project. And so I want to make it very, very clear that I myself, I'm a huge believer of the project. I was able to get a key, so I got a full set. So I got a Legendary one, I got a Relentless, and I got a Heroic. I didn't buy the Heroic. The Impact Theory group basically gave us a free Heroic for the people that bought the Legendary key from the get-go. So I do have a full set, so I'm invested in this. However, something that gives me a lot of confidence is that Tom has communicated, and you can Google this, like he and his wife are already, they already have the capital, the amount of money to basically see this project through, no matter what. However, they just want to create this community that can be rewarded. And so I guess Tom has communicated in many occasions, is like, whoever has the access to the users has the I guess the leverage in negotiations. And so I'm butchering it up, but you get what I mean. So basically, if he wants to develop any content and he can get Netflix and other studios to sign up, like, we already are supporting him because we are invested, right? So what he's valuing more than the money that he already has is like creating that community that can support him, that can cheer him up, and basically the studios are like, oh, this guy already brings the viewers, like, we don't have to do the marketing, like the guy has already the credibility on the streets, right? So this is the roadmap, very exciting. they are going to basically, if you have the founder's key, and then again, founder's key, it tells you everything in the name. Like in the name, it tells you that there's not going to be another founder's key set. Like this is it. And so if you want to participate and get rewarded, you should get one of these. Now they have many branches of things that they are I guess that categorize basically the content that they're putting out. So most likely you know the content that they put out on YouTube, very, very good. He also does Tom, he does public speaking events. This is where it gets a little bit exciting, because there's a lot of potential. Like we already know Impact Theory, the quality of the videos, the quality of the keynotes. However, they are a studio. Like they are actually hiring people that have worked with big brands at a very high level, like Disney, right? And so they're developing this I guess content that is going to be, for example, like this one is going to be released very soon. So you have Merry Mods, and what is that going to be about? Of course, it has a Christmas theme, but they're not going to do kind of like a short video and that's it. Like this is going to be something that is going to potentially become a legacy brand, right? And so if you get in early, like just imagine, the value that you're gonna get as a holder of the key. Now, Tom, he is a fan, for what I gather, of anime. Basically, if you hear everything, like he knows about, he posted, actually, the guy, Patrick Bet David, he tweeted, oh, what's your favorite superhero? And Tom actually replied, it's one of the Evas, right? From Neon Genesis Evangelion. I actually replied to Tom and I said, hey man, like you should check out Vagabond. If you guys haven't seen it, Vagabond it's a manga. It's amazing. It's incredible. And he actually is not super well known. Like Vagabond is not, a popular series per se. It never went on anime or anything like that. It's just a manga, but it's amazing. And he was like, yeah, I've already tried to get the rights for it. And so he knows his manga, he knows his anime, right? And so you can tell from the quality of these images that he's getting inspired by all these I guess anime and manga culture. And so to me, this is particularly like myself, I'm more interested in this side of things than Merry Mods. However, as an investor, Merry Mods, to me, it makes a lot of sense. Well, as a holder of the founder's key, and this is like, I want to watch it all. Like I love all these things, right? So we all know that he already has 2 comics out there. One of them being Neon Future. Now, with the blockchain, what it's really interesting and fascinating is that he is going to create like an Impact Theory city in Sandbox. And what I gather from interviews by him is that it's kind of gonna look like a Disneyland, like a virtual Disneyland in the metaverse. He also is going to do things on the Decentraland, which is fantastic, and I can't wait to be part of this through the founder's key. Now, this is something that is really interesting. So it is its own metaverse. This is something that there's not a lot of information out there available, but what I can infer from it is that it could potentially, be its own metaverse. And but do your research. I'm not too knowledgeable about this. I don't think there's a lot of information about this. However, I thought the name was really cool, Neon Garden Experience, and I think that comes from Tom's I guess fascination with Neon Genesis Evangelion, because you have the NGE. I think that's on purpose. I think that's intentional, which is really cool if you are into anime and manga. And so of course there's gonna be a lot of merchandise. There's, of course, as a brand, as a company, Impact Theory will make money. And the key part, I guess, for all of us is that you can also make money out of the success if you believe in it, if you support it, if you are into crypto investments. This might be something that you might want to look at, right? And so he also has a few platforms that he's going to create. So renders, to my understanding is that it's going to be kind of like the OpenSea for anime and manga style NFTs. To the full details of that, I haven't come across those ones. We also have Empowerment, which is really cool, and Legends. To be honest, I have no idea what this is about, but yeah, do your research if you're gonna get into this. I am very interested in like securing a few free NFTs, because if you have the Founders Key, you have access to 3 NFTs, if I recall correctly. There you go. So you can select, you know, maybe for example, I'll get one of these Mary Mods. I think it's really cute, and this is where we have to make decisions, right? Like which one would you get? Like at the moment, just for what I can see, I think I would go for Coyotes of the Air Gap and potentially Burnland, right? So but let's see, you know, we can always wait and see what's going on, which projects we like the most. They also are going to release games, and so yes, like this is a pipeline that goes beyond, you know, 2021, 2022, but he's an individual who has had the experience of scaling businesses, and he understands that, you know, things take time, especially if you want to create something of value and something that is going to be impactful, and so gaming is going to take a little bit, but I'm more than happy to wait. And so now I'm saving the best thing for this last part of the video, and that is, to me, I think like Impact Theory Studios is a studios that is going to be well known worldwide. Like right now, if you go to you know, Korea and you ask them, hey, do you know Disney? Like they will tell you, yeah, 100%. If you tell them, you know, Impact Theory Studios, like probably they'll be like, what are you talking about, right? So I think that's going to change. I think that's going to change relatively quickly. And this legendary key, specifically the legendary key, it has direct access to Tom and the team, but also it has partnership opportunities, right? So you have the right to partner. And what this mean to me is that you have direct access. If you want to pitch a business idea, like you have that access, right? Which is like, it's crazy. Like if you right now wanted to pitch an idea or connect with, you know, the CEO of Disney, like there's no chance for the average human to get through all the, I guess, company politics and blah blah blah, getting to their calendar so you can have like your 5-10 minutes to pitch your idea. Like cannot happen, right? And so this one is going to be something that is going to give you that access, is a key to Tom, to the team. And so if you have one of these, imagine like you don't particularly want to pitch an idea, you particularly don't want to have a chat with them directly, like you're enjoying the NFTs, the free NFTs that you get along the way, the free access, the whitelist, everything in the next 3 to 5 years, you're loving it. And then you have like business people that are like, hey, like Impact Theory is going to go to the moon. Like they're doing really interesting stuff, and we're the creative energy agency. We are content creators. We want to connect with these guys directly. Guess how valuable this key is going to become, because there's going to be a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the, I guess, in the corporate world who would pay big money to have that access that we as Founders Key have. And so that's what I'm excited about. Of course, do your own research and investigate, you know, what things you're more interested about. Of course, there's more than that. There's things here that either there's very little information about, or I myself haven't actually got deep into finding out that information, especially because I'm more interested in certainty, just like anybody else, right? Like there's some things that I'm more attracted to, and so I'm more inclined on the comics, on the metaverse, and the anime side of things, and that's my thing, and I can't wait to see what's gonna come out of it. So anyways, if you like this video, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, and I'll put all the links in the description box below so you don't have to navigate through it. Watch out for scams and be safe, my friends, and I'll see you in the next one.